Yo, we are live. This is day 12 of trying to get a software engineering internship. And today is a pretty special day. We have officially hit 500 subscribers. We are halfway of our goal of that 1,000 subscribers, and we are growing at an insane rate, guys. So I want to thank you guys for that so much. And hopefully, we get to that 1K by next week at the rate we're growing. It slowed down a little from before, but we're still growing at a pretty good rate. Today, we are doing some Leet Code, specifically the NeetCode Blind 75, and we're doing some dynamic programming again. We're gonna do the house robber problem first. This is a medium problem, and yeah, that's gonna be for today. Mainly what we're doing today. It's gonna be a 2-hour stream, and yeah, we're gonna do some NeetCode. Ankit Raj says, "Hi, bro. How are you? Remember me?" Of course, man. I always remember my my community, my loyal community. I remember you, Ankit. You didn't come in the past couple streams though. I don't think you were here yesterday, but I do remember you. But yeah, how are you, man? How's your day been going? I think you're the lead code guy. You were telling me you always did lead code. We have to we have to delete all these chats very soon, bro. These chat GPT chats are too much. How do you like save a specific chat? Like I want to save this one because this is our stock thing. I don't know. We'll look into it later. Developer says HLW. What does that mean? Yash Mavani says, "Yo, Yash, I remember you as well. Yash is a pretty what's the word for it? Consistent viewer of the streams. But developer, this is the first time I'm seeing you. But I think you were trying to say hello, so I'm gonna say hello back. But yeah, guys, we're doing some neat code today, or leak code, sorry, and we're doing a dynamic programming question. But yeah, any questions, guys? Like I love talking to the chat and stuff. So if you guys want to say something or do something, like let me know. And if you haven't already, make sure, guys, to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1K. We're halfway. We're officially 50% of that goal. We work on many different things like resumes, lead code, programming, projects, all that stuff. We're doing all of it here every single day. And yeah, we need to hit that 1K. Message retracted. Ankit Raj says, "I'm fine. What about you? How's going your lead code?" It's going well. Last time though, I didn't. That's the first day I didn't. I wasn't able to solve anything. I tried a couple harder questions. I think you were there, Ankit, the last time, last stream. But I did do some practice after that, and hopefully that pays off. Um, what's the whiteboard that one guy recommended? Zahabe recommended me. He's not on stream today, but I forgot what it was called. The whiteboard I used. You can check the stream actually. Let's see the stream from last time. And I think we did on day 9. What was the website called? I'm not too sure what the website was called. Bro, how many questions have you solved from NeetCode 150? I'm doing the blind 75 right now, but I have done approximately, well, because I think I've done a couple of the questions on LeetCode before, but starting this journey, we've done 18 today. We're gonna try to do 20 to 21 of them. We're gonna try to complete. But I'm doing all of blind 75 on my journey on streaming, so you guys can just watch me do that. It should be fun. What is that website called? The one that I used for the whiteboard. Does anyone remember what it was called? Can't find it. Sorta. I googled it. I don't remember what it was. Yo, someone got to clutch up right now, bro. What was the whiteboard that I used? It was pretty good. Oh, I think here is when I search it. Okay, it's okay. We'll just use another whiteboard then. We'll use the generic one we were using before. I forgot what I don't know. If someone tells me later, then I'll find it. But for now, I think we'll just stick to the whiteboard we already had. Yeah, we'll just use this. But yeah, let's get started with this question. Can you guys see the thing somewhat, right? I'll just read it out regardless. But the question is asking, I'm given an integer array nums where nums I represents the amount of money that the ith house holds. The houses are arranged in a straight line, i.e. the ith house is the neighbor of the minus 1th house and I plus 1th house. Okay, it makes sense. So the neighbors, yeah. You are planning to rob money from the houses, but you cannot rob two adjacent houses because the security system will automatically alert the police if two adjacent houses were both broken into. Return the maximum amount of money you can rob without alerting the police. So I'm just gonna check quickly what the acceptance rate of this question is. I don't think I've done it before. So yeah, I've not done this question. 51.2. Okay, it's not bad. It's pretty not that uncommon of a question. So let's just see real quick. Okay, so we can't rob the neighbors of a house. So if we have like a, how do I draw a house in the nicest way possible, like this maybe. So we have this house. We have this house. Bro, why did I make it so much bigger than the other roof? That's great. I don't think any houses look like this, but you guys probably get the idea, right? And then we have this house over here. So we have three houses, and these are basically neighbors, right? So we can't, if I rob this house, I can't rob this house, and I can't rob this house. I would have to either rob one, like a house like this would be fine because this isn't a neighbor, they aren't adjacent, right? So if I rob this house, if I rob this, then I can also rob this, and I could rob anything that comes after as well. So I could rob this too, if that makes sense for you guys. So let's just erase this really quickly. So I can't rob the neighbors. So then what can, so I figured out what I can rob. Now how much is the maximum amount we can rob? So since we do know this is a dynamic programming question, and it's 1D, we have to use a list. Obviously we're provided the list nums I. And then that's every house, and nums I represents the amount of money that that house has. So we're finding the maximum amount of money we can gather, right? So max money. Also, what do you guys think of the new thumbnail? Total. So that's what we're trying to find. Where is the chat, guys? Where are you guys, bro? Talk to me, man. I'm feeling lonely right now. Where is everyone right now? I see two people are here, but no one's saying anything. Where is chat, fam? Live stream coming soon. Wait, what do you mean? I turn the phone off. No You says that's a pretty meme name. I'm not gonna lie, No You. Um. Okay, let's see. Now we lock it in. We actually lock it in. So we have 1133. So let's just look at our first example, and we can't alert the police. So let's start backwards. Let's start from the last house. So what is the max number of houses we could rob from 4 houses that we have? We could only really rob 2, right? If I have 4 houses, what is the best like strategic way of doing it? Like let's start at the last house maybe, and then like how would you do that? Let's visualize this. With Leet Code, it's really good to visualize like what you're doing, trying to like understand and like make sure you know what you're actually doing with this. So yeah, here I mean you could basically the neighbor, how many, what's the max house? I guess, okay, let's try the different scenarios. I rob this house first, then I can only rob this house, and then I can't rob any of the other houses because I can't rob 2. So I can only max, in any case I can max rob 2 houses. So max is 2. If you guys haven't subscribed already, I'm checking if you're subscribing. We need to grow. We need to hit that 1K goal we got. So y'all gotta subscribe, bro. But yeah, max 2 houses if we have 4 houses, right? So then, okay, how do we determine the best house to rob? Well, in either case, since this is 113, we could only do 4, but we have to figure out an algorithm that would work in which if I robbed all 4 of the houses, then I would rob the most expensive houses, or the one that would have the largest sum. So this is actually not that easy of a problem, but we do need to think about it. So let's look at the other example. I'm just gonna write the number instead of the house because that'll just be a lot easier. But just think of each number as a house. So 29836. 29836. 29836, and then each number is a house. Okay, let's just quickly remove that. Yeah, each number is a house in this scenario, and I have to find the most expensive houses which are not adjacent. So okay, let's start randomly. I mean, since we do have to loop, we're either starting from the start or the end. So in this case, we'll start from the end. So I rob this house. Perfect. Now I'm gonna rob this house, now I guess I could rob either this house. The most expensive one would be this though, right? If I rob this house, and then I can't rob any other houses unless I rob the third house. But I don't think I'm allowed to, or can I? Apparently, no, I can't. Or can I? How's this 16? I guess you do 682. Yeah, 682. Okay. So based off what this is going off, I guess you just go to the next one, and then you go to the next one, and then 16. Now we want to divide this into sub problems. So how are we? That's what I have to figure out, how I'm gonna divide this into different sub problems. So let me think about this. If I'm dividing this into sub problems, then how would I do it? Would I go based off the number of houses I've already done, or how would I, because I'm making a new list, right? I'm making a new list. And in that list is where I'm gonna store the values. And then I'm gonna, while I'm appending the list, how big would the list be? How do I determine? Would I do the max number of houses that I could look at? And how do I determine the max number of houses that I could rob? Hmm. Hmm. And are we starting at the end or the beginning, or does it matter where we start? That is something to think about. If we wanted to divide it into sub problems, then like, I guess we take these two houses. What is the best way to rob these houses? I guess you just rob this, and that's the max amount of money you would get. Then once you expand it, now you're looking at this problem where you add this. What's the max way of doing it? Then I guess you'd rob this so that, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. This is kind of confusing. What would I do? So 29836. What is the correct algorithm? What is the correct algorithm for this? Hmm, 29836. Do we go per? Like, what's the max amount of money we can rob? 6. Okay. Now, what's the max amount of money we can rob out of these two? Well, we can't rob both of them, so still 6. And then now when we have 3, so every time it becomes odd, then I can divide it into a sub problem, and then I would increment the loop or decrement the loop by 2 because I want to skip the second, like 2 back to back. I don't know, like I don't want to do I and then I minus 1, or I don't want to do I or I plus 1 because I can't even like find, there's no point of doing a max of that. So then I would do it like this. Yeah, I would do 836 would be what I would be at, and then from there I would, now I can determine the max, right? And then I guess in this scenario I would have to take the 8. So I would add whatever I have here, the value here, and I'd add the 8, and then I'd get that, and then I'd have a, what is it, 14? Yeah, it's 14. And we got no viewers anymore. And then I'd go now from here. I'm not gonna look at the 9. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like, and then I'm gonna look, okay, now I have a 2, and then I'm gonna add the 2. That's for if it's odd. Now if it's even, I should compare I and I plus 1, or I minus 1, take the higher value, and then since it's even, it doesn't really matter which way I go. But I don't know, there's so many different paths you can take this. Like if I take an even example, wait, let's check the Leet Code example they give. Leet Code. Robbers, Leet Code. What is the test cases they give? 2, 7, 9, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1's a good test case to look at. So we can look at that. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then, yeah, like in this scenario, you wouldn't go 1 and then 2. You wouldn't go start from the end. You'd want to start from here, and then, yeah. So I guess it's just dependent on if it's even. Or odd, actually. You could go odd, and if it's the two bigger numbers, it just depends. You could take either path, but I don't know if the complexity would work that well. Or it would be a pretty bad time complexity. Because if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, I do 3, 1, rob house 1, money equals 1, then rob house 3. Yeah, and then that would be the highest. How do we, I don't know. We have to think of how to make it efficient in the sense that we can determine the best amount that we can, or the smartest way to go about it. I'm just not sure how we would do that. Like, there's obviously only two ways we could take it. Where are the viewers, bro? I've this is the longest I've had 0 viewers for. I had a couple, and then now you guys are gone, bro. It's kind of sad. Is no one actually watching? Damn. Where are the viewers? Damn, no one actually is watching. That's pretty sad. Oh, one is what? I guess I'm the only one watching. Anyways, let's get back to it. So this num0 plus 2, num0 plus nums2. I guess I can just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I could take it either way. I feel like there's a different way to do this, but in my mind, I'm just thinking do 2 loops, like for I in range, and then I start at whatever. I start at 0, and then I do for I in range, and then the length of nums -1, but I would want to like increment it by 2. So how do I do that again in Python? How to increment each iteration by 2 for loop. It's something in the brackets, I know that. I'm just like, syntax stuff is just like, I don't like to think about it too much. Yeah, just like that. Okay, perfect. 0, then nums -1. No, I'm getting a call, bro. What the hell? Len nums -1, and then 0 len nums. Oliver Herb, what's up, bro? I'm good, bro. How are you? You're the only one here right now. A 5th time tuning in. That's loyalty, bro. I appreciate it. I always appreciate loyalty. We're just doing some NeetCode right now. Also, Oliver, if you haven't subscribed already, you better be subscribed, bro. We're on the road to 1K. We just hit the halfway mark for it. We're at 500 right now. I hope to grow right now, but we are still at 500. We just hit 500 actually, like just now, like maybe like 20-30 minutes ago. But yeah, okay. And then we would just, yeah, like every time we add up, we would do like a sum equals 0, and then a sum1 equals 0. Bro, I've been subscribed since 200. That's loyalty, bro. I appreciate the loyalty. I was getting a call. Let me just see what the person said. But no, that's you guys are gonna be OGs, bro. When we blow up, everyone's gonna be like, "Yo, like, I've been a subscriber since then or right, like way before or something." You know what I mean? So that's proper loyalty, fam. But yeah, anyone who's new, bro, you guys gotta smash the subscribe button. Some 1, some 2. Okay, and then we do nums I, or sorry, sum1 plus equals nums I, and then once we do that, then we do the other for loop for j, or we can still do for I in range, it doesn't matter. We'll start at 1 this time though, and then we'll do len nums. If you guys have any questions, guys, please feel free to ask, bro. I'm always open to asking. I'm always open to any questions or anything of that nature. Bro, okay, 1 second, I gotta pick up a call. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's get back to it. Actually, I don't know, because if it's even, then I can't really do this. So, I don't know, how would I approach it? I'm not gonna do so many for loops for this. I don't know. I guess it just depends. Can I do that? Gundo underscore G says, hey bro, what's up? I don't know. Let's see. I might get an error. Result equals max sum1 sum2. This feels too easy to be right. I doubt it's this though. I guess I got the first one right. Second one I got 12. Okay, let's see what this algorithm even did. So sum1 starts at 2 and then 10. It should be 16. Why didn't it? 10 plus. Yeah, it should. Wait, why did it give 12? That makes no sense. Yo, guys, you gotta engage in chat, bro. Where is everyone at today, bro? We're not. No one's talking today. It feels dead right now. 16. And then, well, we have 5 viewers, but no one's talking, bro. You guys gotta talk. You guys gotta ask questions. 16. I don't know. Then maybe it was because it was 9 plus 3. It chose the max as 9 plus 3. Let's put this in GPT real quick. Do not give me any correct code. This just helps me see how the code is running right now, in case I'm missing something, so I don't waste any time. Raul says, "What's up? What's up, bro? How are you, man? Tell us your background. Talk, guys. You gotta. We trying to make a community out here. If you guys aren't gonna talk and you're just watching me, then it's gonna be boring." Paul Levento says, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Paul? You were here yesterday as well. Lidran says, what's the question? Can't see it. It's house robbers. A house robber. Uh, I'll try to. Should I? Maybe you guys would prefer if I put it here. And then I put this here. Now you can probably see everything, right? Yeah, now you should be good. Lidran's back. Lidran really clutched up yesterday with the project, and he has his own startup. I think I was showing on stream yesterday. You guys should check it out. Um, yeah, let's go back to this. Do not give me any correct code. Just tell me how the program runs for this input. Good man, just trying to land an internship, so Leet Code and all that. Awesome to hear, bro. Yeah, I mean, I hope this series motivates you even more, bro. Because I've been grinding for 12 days straight now. Not straight, I guess I didn't stream all 12 days, but... Sorry, didn't stream 12 days straight, but I guess kind of like... It was kind of in a row. So let's see what happens. Like, we passed the first test. I don't know why it took the maxes 12 in this case, which is what we're about to figure out. What happened here? Let's just see. Actually, we'll keep the question there. So, in our first loop, also you guys cannot give me answers because that will be cheating. But if I'm like confused, you guys can suggest stuff. But let's see. So, sum 1, 2, yeah, that's what I had. Then it becomes 10. The loop stops before I because the range is. Oh yeah, man, this is my fault. What am I doing, bro? Now it should work. I thought I had it. That is actually so. Okay, let's see what happened here. Does the third argument of range indicator like it increments by 2? Yeah. Because you can't have two adjacent houses. So I'll show you. Like if I have like just think of I can't rob two of the same houses, then the police gets alert. So you guys can read the question over here, but if I have like a house here like this, it's not inclusive in Python. What do you mean it's not inclusive? Sorry, let me do this. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, you guys gotta smash the subscribe button. But if I have two houses, these are the ugliest houses ever. But if I rob this, I cannot rob this. I can't. I can only rob either this or anything that comes after. So anything that isn't this house's neighbor. So if even this, I could not rob. Like here, there's another house here, ugly ass house. I couldn't rob this house. So anything that is the neighbor of the house I robbed, I can't rob. 500 subscribers. Topu says congrats. Yes, sir, bro. We're halfway to the goal, bro. We are halfway to the goal. Topu is the most OG guy. He's the most OG dude we've had. And yeah, we're officially at 500, bro. So that's really good. 501 now, but yeah, it's been insane, bro. Second argument range does include the number, so 1, 3 would count 1 and 2, not 3. Yeah. Oh, you're referring to the thing before. Yeah, I fixed that. But it worked for 23 out of 29 test cases. So I was thinking there's no way the algorithm is this easy. Like that was in my mind. Like there's no way the algorithm is that easy. But I'm just gonna see what happened with this specific test case. So just look at every number as one house. So 5, 1, 2, 10. This might take a while actually. Let's see what happens here though. 6, 2. I'm OG, then you're super OG. Bro, obviously I'm the channel owner, but I mean OG community fam. You were the most OG guy, like from day one. 5, 1, 2, 10, 6, 2. This is so close. Yeah, I know. 5, 1, 2, 10, 6, 2, 7, 9, 3, 1. It's probably some dumbass thing too. But let's see. So first one we start here. Let's see what happens. 5. Yeah, we'll start here. 5. and then we get a 7, 17. I gotta get a calculator. I'm gonna get my phone out to do the calculation. Is this odd or even? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's even. If it's even, then we stop one before, I think. But I'll add it up. 5 plus 2 plus 6. 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3. So we got 23. And then if we start from, yeah, that's what I think I put in my output gives a 1 plus 10, 1 plus 10 plus 2 plus 9 plus 3, 25. So it should, no wait, sorry, what did I do? It shouldn't have done that. It's cause you skip more than one house, so it'd be 5, 10, 2. No, it would be 5, 2, 6, because it's not 2 houses I skip one. So I skip, yeah, because the increment is 2, so I move by 2 steps. But if I put this as 1, it would just act as a normal for loop. I know that I get where you guys are getting the confusion, but even like I think I asked GPT like how do I skip 2 to increment by 2. So this is how it would work, like 1, 3, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9. No, I don't think that's correct, guys, because I'll change it to 1. It's not gonna work because it's not skipping 2. I want to skip 1. Like the increment is 2, meaning like if I start at 0, then I go from 0. I want to skip 1, then I go to 2. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Right? Instead of doing 0, 1, I want to skip the 1. So even if you see like what GPT told me, if when I put the increment as 2 here, I'll start at 1, then I'll skip 1, 3, and then yeah. Think about it, you can do it if you're in a rent where it's 1. You're trying to get the maximum so you can skip more than one house if you'll get more money. Oh, that is true. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where I might have went wrong. That I can skip more than one house. You're right. But I don't know. I'm thinking of how much this costs. 1 plus 10 plus 2 plus 9 plus 1. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I have to account for Woo Day 12. Appreciate it, dog. GPT hallucinating, bro. No, the increment thing is fine. Like I put that, I told it to increment it by 2, but I guess it is hallucinating. I don't know. Yeah, GPT struggles with mediums. I didn't put the question into GPT. I just asked it how to increment 2 loops. Sorry, how to increment by 2 in a for loop because I forgot how to do it, but it was just, yeah, it was like this. But what did Paul say? Let's go back to Paul's thing about 5, 10, 2, 9, 1. So he went 5, 10. So how do we determine how much we skip by? I guess then we should scrap this. We should scrap this. And instead think of a different approach. Because if we're going 5, 10, and then what Paul said, which was 5, 10, 2, 9, 1, that think about the category. Maybe. Should I like look at compared to like it is a 1D dynamic programming question. So yeah, it's dynamic. So I guess I would, yeah, that's why I was thinking this solution is probably not right because it is a dynamic programming question. But let's see. Let's see. What if we do like what if we do how we're dividing it into sub problems, right? And I don't know. Yeah, this is a dynamic programming question. If we're dividing this into sub problems, then let's start from the beginning. 5 and 1. We can only choose one of these houses. I guess we take the max of that. So maybe that's how we go based off it, and then we take, okay, this is the max, and then we'll go with 5 for the first. I don't know, would I put this into a, yeah, we'll go with 5, and then we'll put 5, we'll like append 5 into an array or something, or we'll see. Yeah, we can put like 5 into an array, I guess. I don't know, we can look at that part. But then, okay, yeah, we choose 5, and but you guys are saying that we can skip more than one. Then we go 210, I guess. And we can't choose both of them. We can only choose one, so we choose 10. And then we go like this. I think this is the way to do it then. And then 6-2. This is, I can't choose, yeah, I can't choose 6, so I would skip 6, and then I would go 2-7. 7's the higher one. I would choose 7. And but then I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think this would work then. Because 9 comes right after, and 9's the bigger number. 9 and then 1. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm on the right track. Look at 5, 1, 2. You can either pick 5 and 2 or pick 1. Yeah, I think that's how we take 3, not 2. You're right. We take 3. So we go 5, 1, 2. Sorry, wait. We go 5, 1, and then 2. And then we choose either we choose these two or we choose this. And in this case, we would much rather be better off choosing this. But the way Paul said it was the best way to do is 5, 10, 2. I don't know, is that the best way to do it? Or actually, no, it would be the 4. It would be all 4, right? Like we would do 5, 1, 2, 10. Because we don't want to lose out on the 10. So this would be our ideal scenario. Or pick 1 and 10. Yeah, we slowly go off. Okay, yeah, I think that's the right way to look at it. Like we start at the sub problems, and then but this is a different type of one. So yeah, in this case now this is the most ideal. Then we'll expand it even more. We'll bring out 6 and 2. 6, 2. We'll look, okay. We can't choose 6 if we want to choose 10, and 5 and 6 aren't the highest amount. So for now we'll choose 2, and then we'll expand it to 7, 9, 3, 1. 7 and 9. We can choose 9. We choose 9, and then we can't choose 3. We'll choose 1. And then this would be our highest result. Which, how much does this equate to? I forget. Five plus 10 plus 2 plus 9 plus 1. Yeah, this one's a lot harder, but I've done other DP questions. Lol, I'm so bad at Leet Code that it's got me stumped. Bro, it's all good. This is a harder question. But Aditi, I think it's worth doing because at the end of the day, even if I don't get it, like I'll learn through like the problem solving thinking and stuff. I've done a couple other DP programming questions, but this one I think is a little harder, but it's all good though. Like I think we can get it. Almost nobody does DP problems without doing past problems. I have done past problems, but this one's slightly different because of the way it's organized. Like the one we did last time was how many have we done? I know 2D. I'm pretty good at 2D, but the one we did last time was climbing stairs, and then we attempted to do the which one did we do? Word break, I think. Yeah, we tried word break. I don't recall though. I don't remember which one. We did one of them though. I see. Yo, bro, what's good? What's up? Good to see you grinding. Uh, yeah, I'm chilling, bro. How are you, bro? You better be grinding too, Qasim, bro. We gotta grind. When is the ideal time to start Leet Code, by the way? If you're asking for university years, I say start straight off first year. If you're asking in general, I don't know. I guess any start now, bro. If you're trying to, I mean, if you don't know programming at all, then obviously learn the syntax and all that. Wait, why did I open it again? Sorry, my bad, guys. Um, let's think about this though, guys. We have to solve this. I'm not the one to give up. I don't quit. We gotta solve this. I'm not gonna quit until we get it. Um, Based off what you guys said, the only way to get this is 51091. 51091 is the way to get 26. Is that what we said? 510291. 510291. So I think it is the I'm def grinding. I like that. Yo, bro, because of you, I made my portfolio website already. Bro, I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. That's always great to hear. Like, especially knowing like you guys are putting the work in because of me. Like that's really inspirational. I actually really like that. That was good to hear. You know, I never thought I would have that influence, man. So that's really awesome to hear. I'm glad you told me that. Um, and I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Hopefully, we all land internships in the worst job market since 2008. And it might seem like, you know, it's kind of impossible right now, but it's not, bro. Especially with the grind we are on. We're going to make ourselves better than the rest of the pack. We're going to become the number ones. We're going to become the top 1%. And if you guys think that's delusional, then I guess you shouldn't be here. But yeah, let's look at this though. 5. So for every 2 elements, we want to take the max, but that's not enough. That's what I was doing, Aditya. That's what this code does, right? So for every 2 elements, we take the max, and then I was going 5. No, sorry. I mean, I took the route of like I start from 5, or I start from the start, or I start from the one after the start. So I start from 5, or I start from 1. I increment by 2, but that didn't work because I couldn't pass all the test cases. Because in some cases there's like situations where if you skip up to 4, you would get the max. So I think what we should do for now is like, okay, start at like 1 house. So start at 2 houses, right? Each index, the list we make, right? Each index is like the number of houses. So we'll make a new list, and then for the number of houses, so house, we'll just call it house. House 0 is for 0 houses. The max is 1 or whatever, right? Sorry, 0, because there's 0 houses. And then best underscore last, and then best. Yeah, something along those lines. And then house, how I don't know why we're calling house, but for 1 house it would be the let's say 5, and then for 2 houses the max would be 10. So yeah, let's just look at that actually. So the only scenario where we could only choose 2 houses is if we have 4. If we have 4 or 3 houses. I don't know how to explain it, but okay, like for example, like we have 5 in this case, we have 5 1. Can you guys see this clearly, or do you want me to zoom in? I can zoom in for you guys to the test case so it's easier for you guys to see. But we have 5 1, 5 1, and then we have 2. So we can choose up to 2 houses for this because we have 3 houses, so we're not choosing 2 neighbors. So for now it's 7, the max, right? We see it. Wait, what do you mean we see it? Max equals 7. Oh, you see the, okay, now I recall. Max 7, okay. For now. And then when I add the 10, the max of the 2 houses would now become, well, I can choose only up to 2 still, but instead of 7, it would be 10, 15, right? So now for the list that we have that adds the sub problems, we would go number of houses to, well, it would be 15. Now, normally in dynamic programming questions, you can add like house 1 plus house 2 would be equal to whatever house 3 would be equal to, but I don't know how to do that in this case. This might be too much of a hint, but best underscore last equals 5, best equals 1, then we look at 2, you make the best underscore last equal 5, and best is either best or best underscore last equal plus 2. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. That you're right there. I think that's the way to do it. Like best underscore last would be our total then, I'm guessing. And then the best number from what we're looking at now. Okay. Something along those lines. You're thinking the right way. Adiljan, hey bro, is it only Leet Code today? How's it going with the stock predictor part? Are you almost done with it? Yeah, we are almost done with the stock predictor project. We're just focusing on UI. We added a lot of changes yesterday, but today is only Leet Code. Okay, but anyways, Aditya, your idea works. But the thing I'm kind of getting confused over Aditya right now is I think we're gonna have to end up making a list. Trying to not give away the whole because you wanted to. So I've done this one before. You have done it before. Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it because we have to actually get it. But I like your idea with the best one. So I guess for now let's take that thinking that you were giving me with the best stuff. So let's say 5 is the best underscore last. In this case, BL is 0, best underscore last is 0, and then we would set our best to 5. And then once we get the 1, BL is, the max is 5, so BL is 5, and our best is 1. So we'd make our BL, no, we can't even choose 1 though. So I don't think we can really do that. Huh. Ooh. Okay, wait. I think I have to make a list, man. Like a list called houses. Like I make a list. And then like for the number of houses I have currently, like if I've only looked at 2 houses, or well, for the max number of houses at that specific point. So we'll do like houses 0 would be 5, because that would, no, sorry, houses 0 would be 0 because obviously it'd be 0. But houses, if I have 1 house, the list solution def works. This is a tabulation of it. Yeah, I think it's that because dynamic programming works that way. We have 5, right? If it's 1 house, and then because that's the only houses and then we add the, okay, this is 2 houses, then we could say it's 6, but then we could also look at no, we can't choose 6 because it's a neighbor, so we can't do that. So we'd bring the 512. It could be a 7 or it could be a 15. 15 is higher. Then for 2 houses we would do 15, and then yeah, I think this is the way to do it. Then we would go for 5 houses. So this is for 3 houses. If we chose 3 houses, I think you should go with a list idea. Yeah, we'll try that. Basically, you want the max up till that index. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So the max until the total number of houses, or the number of houses that nums gives us. So we get like the 6, right? Okay, 6 comes out of nowhere. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can choose max 1, 2, 3 houses. We can choose out of 5 without getting the police called, right? So then in this case, for now, it's 5, 2, 6. Sorry, yeah, it's still 5 plus 10 would be the highest. But then I guess this wouldn't be. Yeah, we'll add the 2, and then it would be 17 because, well, if I could only choose 3 houses, then that would be the way to go. Yeah, and then we could bring the next one, the 7. We can choose up. Dude, this 1 and 2 makes me think I have a 12 when I don't. Let's just like kind of separate them. 5, 1, 2. So this is for 4 houses. So I can choose 5, I can choose 10, I can choose 2. That's still the max for 3 houses. Okay, I can choose 5, 2, 6, 7. That would be 16. Is 5 plus 7 plus 6 is 13. And then 20. I get 20, but would it be better if I brought the 9 in, right? It would be better if I brought the 9 in because that would give me 22, I think. I believe. Or no, it gives me more than that. Five plus 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 9. Yeah, we're at, no, wait, what? It's 5 plus 10 plus 2 plus 9. And then we get 26 here. Sorry, not 22. We would have 26. And then when we get the 3, well, we can't do 3. So we get the 1, and then the last one would get us to our 27. And I think that's how we get the answer for this. That's my guess, because that's the expected output like they want us to get. So I think I work along those lines. Also, we have 10 viewers right now, guys. If you aren't subscribed, we are on the road to 1K. So you guys got to smash the subscribe button. I want to get at least to 1K by next week. So if you guys support this stuff, you guys gotta help me out, man, because this is about to be a journey, and we're trying to make a Discord too once we hit 1K subscribers to even like talk more often and all of us to engage rather than just on live streams and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Aditya, if you're still here, I think this is the way to do it, or at least like, I mean, your idea works too, but I think I'm gonna try this way. So we can call that list houses equals this, and then how do you set it to 0? I think you can do like houses equals, how do I make a list of length of a specific length? How do I make a list of a specific length and fill it all with zeros? I forgot the syntax exactly. I think it's just this, and then I forget how you do it. 0 times length. Okay, we'll do that. 0 times and then len of nums. Len nums, yeah. So we'll fill it all with zeros for now. Len n, okay, yeah. So we'll fill it all with zeros for now, and then we'll take it from there. So let's try this. So the idea was to fill this. Okay, I gotta remember the logic, the algorithm I just set out. Okay, lock in. So for now we'll do for I in range len nums. We'll keep it at that right now. For I in range len nums. And the first index is obviously gonna be like houses 0 is obviously gonna be the first element of nums. Or houses 1, I guess. What would we set houses 0 to be? Houses 0 would be 0, obviously. And then equal to houses 1. Sorry, is houses 0. And then houses 1 would be nums 1. Or num 0, actually, my bad. I'm tripping right now. Num 0. It's something along these lines. For I in range len nums, let's lock in. For I in range len nums, how would I add it then? 5. How do we determine the max number of houses in this case? So we'll start at 0. No, we don't want to start at 0, right? We want to start at... We want to start at 1. Because we already determined. I like where you are going with it. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. And then we'll do it in the sense that okay, we have the houses 1 as 5, and then for houses 2, would we make a for loop? Would we make a nested loop where I go for j in range, and then I would do check all the possibilities? Like if I check all the possibilities of like where we are in I, to the max number, because like it's dependent on I, right? Like if I'm doing two houses, then the max I can do is 4, and if I'm doing 3 houses, the max I can do is 6. So I could check from, okay, I would check from I times 2, whatever I times 2 is, up until I times 2 plus 1. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I times 2 plus 1. And then I would check all the possibilities from there, and then I would take the max of that. Or maybe I'm just yapping right now, but sorry, I times 2 plus 1. Not. And then like if this was like 2, like I was 2, and we're trying to find the number of houses for that, then we could check from up until num 6. No, up until num's 4, right? Yeah, because if I do 5, then it stops at 4. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Now I gotta think. This won't pass because n squared. Ooh. Yeah, but I don't think that's a constraint in this one. I think that's only in the Leet Code question. No, it's not even a constraint there. Yeah, I think you can do it. It is O of n squared though, but I think you can do it still. So then we check, okay, we have houses 1. We want to determine houses I in this case. So why are we starting? We should start from 2. Houses I. Do we set like a max? This works, but it isn't DP. Is it not? I think it could be. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try this for now because I'm thinking right now my head's going this way. Houses I equals houses J plus houses I, right? Yeah, houses J plus houses. No, houses I minus 1. Because that's the max. Yeah. Houses J plus houses I minus 1. Or we'll call that, how do I take the max though? Like, how do I know which one's the max? Maybe like before I do it even, like, best equals houses J underscore. And then we'll set it to current equals 0. And then houses I. DP turns it into O of n. Okay, we'll try the DP solution after this. Houses I. And then houses I equals to max best, and then current. And then once I do that, no wait, is this the right way to set it? How do I write this properly? I'm actually tripping right now. Best equals houses J plus, so that's the current best. And then we'll set like a, or should I do it as current? Maybe I set this as current. And then after that, I'll set it houses I equals current. Maybe, and then once I get to the end, once we do all of them, I would return houses. When I is len, and then it will go out of bound. This will not compile when I is num minus 1, then it'll go out of bound. No, it wouldn't. I don't think so. Because I'm doing I minus 1, right? Let's try it. Houses when nums. If I was doing I plus 1, then yeah. But I don't think I'm doing I plus 1. Oh, yeah, maybe you were right then. Yeah, index out of range. But it's saying house is J. Because I times 2 plus 1. Oh. Like that's like too far in. Like this stuff. Like we can't stop there. Then maybe we don't try that then. Maybe we stick to the DP stuff we were already doing. Let's see then. Then we'll probably just stick to the DP stuff we were doing already. So Aditya, is this loop thing correct? Like starting from 2 to len nums? What do you think? Yeah, J would be out of range. J can go up to I to. Yeah, you're right. J would be out of range. Yeah, that wasn't right. That wasn't the right move. The implementation is different. Yeah, probably not like that. Yeah, this one will work. Think about creating the array with the highest up to this certain I. Okay, think about that. So we just want to like find the value of what highest houses I should be equal to. Like what's the highest we could take. So houses 3 will have the highest possible up to that point. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. But I gotta like, I don't know how to write it in code exactly. But don't tell me either. I don't wanna ruin it and then find out like by cheating. Okay. 1, 2 houses I. If I'm at houses 2, or well, okay, houses 2 is the easiest example. We can go up to 4, right? We can go up to 4. Yeah, we could go up to 4. We can look at up to 4 houses. Starting from the start. So we can go look up to here for choosing 2 houses. So we can look back from there. Or if we're like at 2, then okay. So if we're looking at houses 2, then I gotta think, bro. I'm nervous right now. Houses I. I feel like it's simple. Aditi, is it simple? Like, is it just a simple solution? I'm overthinking it. Houses I equals. Well, we have to look at nums. I don't know why I keep thinking of houses. Houses I equals. Maybe it's houses. It's not that complex. Okay. Houses I equals. Let's think. I don't even know, bro. Houses I equals. Houses I minus. Well, we can't do I minus 1, right? We would have to do I minus 2. No. That's not the right way. That's not the right way. You said you can either take the one before, you can take the one from 2 before, plus whatever number we are on. I can? I can, what did I do? Yeah, but I could do that, but you are really close. House is, okay, he said it, I'm close. House is I minus 2. No, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't think I can do house is I minus 2. I mean, I could, but think about maximizing that. Bro, this is, like, I'm trying to lock in right now, bro. House is I minus 2. Um, we're there. I know we're there. I feel it, bro. House is I minus 2 plus houses I plus houses I. I'm gonna lock that in. House is I minus 2 plus house is I. I think that's it, right? And then house is I equals house is I. Yeah, is that it? Is that it? I don't know, is that it? Return houses. Return houses, and then we're gonna do return houses and then len nums minus 1. Did we get it? Houses I has not been set up. Is it not did it not get set up here? Oh. But nums I has. Houses I has not been set up, but nums I has. So that means that. Use nums I. Nums I minus 2 plus nums. Use nums I. I guess I could do it like this. Is this fine right now? Houses I equals nums I minus 2 plus nums I. But in this case, then I would be at nums. If I was at nums 2, I'd be here. So wouldn't I do nums I plus 1? How do I, but there's still one, thing missing. Houses I, oh, you meant houses I minus 2 plus nums I. But we're still, I think it's a max thing, right? I think it's a max thing. Because, yeah, you're right. Like, houses I minus 2 plus nums I. In this case, that's 0. And then we're at plus houses I. Maybe? Because this is 0. Then that is 5. And then if we're looking at 2, then 5 plus nums are 0, 1, 2. Well, we could still, it's about max, yeah. I think it's the max thing, you're right. Now, yeah, it's this, but now we have to look at max. So, if we're on the, okay, wait. Try to work through it by building the houses array. You're right, I should try that. I feel it too. I feel we're there. Wait, I'll erase. I will erase. Houses. So currently, I know where I'm lacking too. I know where I'm going wrong, but we'll build the array. So we had it at 0, then the first element, which is 5 for one house. 5 or 1, you can choose. Yeah, it's either, okay, I have to look at how to choose because I'm not doing that properly right now. So that's where the max comes in, okay. And then, because right now all I'm doing is like, okay, if I'm on the second iteration, I'll add 5, but then I'll add 2. Instead, I could add the better option of 2 or 10, right? It's something along those lines, but I'm not doing that right now. So, okay, wait. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. And then the same thing. Well, I think this could possibly get me a I could possibly get an out of range thing. But what my logic is right now is I do a I plus 1 right here, and then I do that. But I think that that's gonna get me an index out of range, right? Or no? Because if I'm on the last one, if I'm on 1, or I could just do an if statement, right? If index houses I if the index exists. What do you think? I think this will get an error for now. Yeah, it's gonna tell me an error, index out of range. List index out of range, but it's very close. Do you think it's like an if statement? I think it's like an if statement I have to put. Like an if I'm trying to lock in, bro. It's if like I plus 1, if I plus 1 exists, if I plus 1 not equal to null. Maybe. Oh yeah, I can't even. Oh, none. Sorry, none. None. No, I'm still getting that error. Huh. Houses something I haven't shown yet. So it's not the if statement is not needed. So you're just saying it's houses I minus 2 plus nums I. That's what you're saying. Do we not add nums I plus 1? Oh yeah, that wouldn't make sense actually because you can't even do that. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you don't think I should do houses I? So it's just houses I minus 2, and then so it is we're on if the if statement is not needed. So it's something along these lines. Then if it's okay, then if you're saying that, then my best guess would be houses I minus 1. And then instead of this, ooh, guys, we're so close. I minus, bro, I gotta think. Let me actually think straight right now. So if we're taking this max, if we're taking, let me think actually. Oh, you said yes, so I did something right. Plus nums I, is that it? That could be it actually. Let's run. Oh, I can't add nums I. So it's this. Oh, this is barely wrong. Oh, we were close. If you are including the previous index, you can't add num. You're right, you can't add nums I. Huh, that wasn't right. We got the 4 though. So house is I minus 2. It's a small mistake now. Is it nums I plus 1. I don't know, is it nums I plus 1? I'm so lost. Nums I plus... It has to do with all the indexes. Okay, so we know this part is right. So let me just see how we got this. Oh, are you saying this is wrong? And the index is about that. Think about your house's array and the index about that. I don't know, honestly. The houses array, but my houses array is for the max number of houses up until that point. So, okay, actually, I have to think about this. Just give me 1 second, guys. So if I'm doing houses I minus 2, so if I say 0, 5, your houses array will end up being 1 bigger. Because you started with 0. Yeah, and yeah, it is 1 bigger, yeah. So I could do houses I plus 1. No, I can't do houses I plus 1. Okay, wait. Oh, you're saying... Oh, you're saying I should, No, but even if I do that, then I can only, like... Even if I did len nums, I would have to... I don't think it's 1 bigger. Yeah, it's the same size. So... Let's just see what I did, though. 0, 5... And then... Oh yeah, len nums plus 1. And then you're saying do len nums. Len nums plus 1. We'll put that in brackets just in case at the top. Yeah, got it. 0, 5, and then for now we're looking at houses I minus 2 plus nums I. So if we're at that point, we're looking at 0 plus 2. Yeah, we're looking at 0 plus 2, which is, I don't think is the right way to do it. To account for your whole 0, do the whole example. What do you mean do the whole example? Like the index of the for loop? 0, 5. 0, 5, and then... Yeah, I don't think if I do houses I minus 2, I don't know if this will work for sure. Yeah, because if I do 0, 5, and then I look at nums I, then I would have to do this as 2 or the other max, which I don't think we're trying to do. I think we're trying to take this one, this 5, and we're either choosing between 2 or 10. Because right now, I don't think the max we're doing is actually right. Like, if we do it like this, I don't think it works. Because of the, if, like, in this example, if we started off as 0, house is 0 is 0, then, yeah, like, it will be 0 here. And then I'm adding nums I, which would be the 2, because we're on the second index, right? That's where we're starting. And then we do 0 plus 2. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think as well. It would be nums I minus 1. And that would make... Would it... Even then, actually, I don't think that works either. Because even if I do nums I minus 1... Maybe, actually. But then it would just be 0 plus 1. Not 0 plus 2. Like, if I do 0... You are really doing great, bro. Mr. Shrain. I appreciate that, man. If you haven't already, bro, you gotta subscribe, man. We on the road to 1K. We just got halfway there. So that's really good to see. But this should work. let's try though, like what we're thinking. I think the max thing, we're on the right track with that. But what we should do is I minus house is I minus one, not I minus two. Because the whole concept of the houses isn't that they're houses next to each other. Each index of houses is the max number of money you can get for that number of houses, right? So if I have one house, the max number of money I can make starting from the beginning is between five or one, right? So I can't even actually do houses one either. I can't do that. That would be incorrect, or at least I think it would be incorrect because I can either choose between five or one, but you need to go till lens num. But you need to go till two len nums plus one now. Yeah, I think so as well. I think we need to go to two len nums as well, but we'd have to do plus one. But we'd then have to do nums I minus one. Your solution was right before. Which one? I've subbed to you and still in the process of learning what does that say? DSA? That's awesome to meet here, man. I really appreciate the sub, but everything else was correct previously. Your solution was right before. Oh, so which one did we have that was right? What were you saying with houses I minus two, and then what did we have here? Houses I minus one plus nums I. Was it this, Aditya? Are you talking about this? Is this what you were talking about with the just go to len it was houses I minus one. So this one, like you're saying like this, is that fine? Is that cool? Or which one was houses I minus one? I don't know, was it? I don't think it was this. Yeah. Wait, no, never mind. It's because I put this. Which one's house is I minus one? This one? Oh, just that? Type error can only concatenate. No, it's wrong. Nums I minus one. Okay. No, it's still wrong. Yeah, I think it's what I was telling you with it's 052 052, right? Like I can't do this because oh yes, I forgot that. Oh, it's right now. W. Okay, I guess it was right. Thopu says yo. Yo, what's up, Thopu? So we did have it, I guess. I guess it was just the way we did it. But let's go, Aditya. Yeah, worked. W. Yo, Thopu, what's up, bro? W's in the chat, guys. We got it. We got it. So this houses thing worked. We were missing one, and that's why it wasn't working. So let's see exactly what. Yo, props to Aditi as well, bro. This guy, like, we were both kind of grinding out what to do for the max, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the tutorial right now and see how he did it. But I think this is the dynamic programming solution. Let's just see though, like how we got this. So, just for explaining, for the tabulation tutorial, do you discuss one question in one stream? No, I tend to do more. Did I solve word break? I don't think. I think I tried it last time, but I didn't. I figured out how to do it, but I didn't fully complete it. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did try it. I did try it last stream. I know how to do it now though. Also, how long are you been doing Leet Code? I have sorry if I'm popping in. I got some work assigned today. No worries, Stopu. Just glad you're here. How long? I've been doing Leet Code. Well, I started in December properly. No, started like September, but on and off, and then December I grinded stuff out, and then after that, like, yeah, I just did it here and there, and then now I'm like fully on it. So dynamic programming, this is like one of the first couple times I've done it, but I kind of understand how it works now. But Aditi, I will look at the tabulation tutorial right now. Let's just see how we explain how we got the solution. So houses is for the number of how each house, like if the index is zero, that means there's zero houses. So we do zero, and then if it's one house, we check between these two, and since well, if it's one, then your most likely scenario, I guess what we did is num zero. So we did 1, 5. Alright, 25. Yeah, that's my main goal, but I'm also applying right now as well because it's easier to get fall internships. Also, you, if you're not subscribed, fam, you gotta subscribe, bro. We're on the road to 1K. Houses 1 equals, and we did 5 for that. And then for each house. So then this is where we were mostly looking. So houses 2, we took the max of houses I minus 2, and then that was 0 in this case, and then we added nums I minus, so we added 1, so it was between 1 or 5, and then we got 5. Yeah, we got 5. We'll just go tell GPT to show how it works. Can you show how the houses array looks after by this with when running the program? Okay, we'll just give GPT this. And then see. You should also give the question that you solved might help audience searching for the same. I would do that, but it's not a YouTube video, it's a live stream. But if you guys just search house robbery, you can probably find it. But I would do that if it was just a normal video. But also, guys, props to Aditya, bro. He helped me solve this question. And we tag team through it. But yeah. Aditya, are you still here? 5121063. Okay, so yeah, let's see how GPT does. So we make that array, and then yeah, so 05000, and then plus 1 houses I minus 1. So for the second iteration we get 5, and then the third iteration we got 7, fourth iteration 15, 15 again, 17, 22, 26, 26, 27. Can you explain the solution? But yeah, if you guys have questions, bro, keep asking, man. I enjoy engaging with the audience. How strong are the same but even tougher? Yeah, I'd assume so. It's the second one. So we did do that. So search the problem you're doing. The solution uses dynamic to build up the solution for the given list of then warehouse that represents the maximum amount that can be brought from the first I houses. That's a good idea. Maybe at the end of the stream you can edit the description, then maybe you can bring in more subscribers. What do you do there? Yeah, actually, honestly, yeah, by the end of the stream maybe I'll just put in the questions. Maybe that's the move. That might be the move. Yeah, we could do that. We could indeed do that. House owns because there's only one house. Next one around the house. The house for each house. Yeah. So this is basically what we were saying. So for each house from the second to you can add Leet Code question titles. Yeah, I'll do that. For each house is from the second to last. We said whether the current house or not is the maximum that can be robbed of. If we rob this house, we add its money to the maximum money robbed from to avoid robbing two adjacent houses. And then this on the current house. So yeah, we can watch the video of how to do this question as well.
Code 198 house robber.
And how NeetCode, Mr. NeetCode did it. So
opinion, this is
yeah, that's the goal, but I'm growing kind of slow right now though. Like I woke up, I had 499 and I've only gone 504 now. So I don't know. Hopefully, but YouTube seems like isn't pushing me as much as it was before. But hopefully we keep getting pushed. But yeah, I mean it pushed me here a lot. GG, good luck on the grind, says Razas, and appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, let's watch you as well with your future endeavors or anything you're pursuing currently. But let's make this full screen. Just subscribe. Good luck on the grind, Tony Owen says. Appreciate it, man. Good luck to you as well in anything you're trying to pursue, and I would love to have you guys, Raza and Tony, to stay in chat and talk to me, and hopefully I give you guys something that benefits you, whether it's advice or it's like information or anything, or you guys could benefit anyone in chat or me as well. And yeah, we work from there. But yeah, why is the quality so bad? What the heck? What the heck? This quality is cheeks.
And even though it's just an easy question, you can learn
you guys hear this?
About dynamic programming from this problem. And you might already know Google really loves asking dynamic programming problems. Apparently, and if you want to get started,
apparently Google loves asking dynamic programming problems. So
on that, this is such a good question to understand. So we're basically given an array of integers, like many problems. And each integer represents a house, right? So this is a house, this is a house, this is a house. They're all houses, and they're
also, guys, engage in chat, bro. I want to talk to you guys. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want to talk. We're gonna solve one more Leet Code question for the day, and then we're gonna call it a day. But yeah, let's watch.
Adjacent to each other. So it's basically a neighborhood. We want to rob houses to maximize the amount of money we can rob. So why not just rob all of them, right? Nope, there's a restriction. We can't rob two houses that are adjacent to each other. So we can rob this house, but then we can't rob this house, right? So we have to rob this one next, maybe, right? On the other hand, if we rob this one, we can't rob this one, and we can't rob this one. It has 2 neighbors. This might sound really difficult, right? So let's just start out with the brute force approach. Let's imagine if we were trying to get every single combination. Okay, so the first combination is where we pick the first house, right? So let's draw out what the decision tree of that would look like. Okay, so our first decision was to rob the house with value 1. Okay, so next we want to rob more houses, right? But we can't rob this one. So we have to basically get the max we can rob from these 2. So does that sound kind of like a sub-problem? Yeah, but we'll get there in a minute. So continuing on with just the brute force, right? Okay, so now we want to rob these 2 houses, right? Well, we can't rob both of them because they're right next to each other. So we can either rob house 3 or we can rob house 1. So this is the decision tree, right? And so along this path, so if we were to rob house 1, right? Let's say we went along this path, then we can either rob house 1 and 3, or we can rob house 1 and 1. Obviously, we're going to choose this one because that gives us the total, that gives us the maximum, which is 4. Okay, but what if we didn't rob the first house? We decided to rob the second house. So that would be our other decision in our decision tree, right? Rob house 2. Okay, now we have not many choices, right? We can't rob house 3. So the only house left is house 1. So we rob that one as well. So if we went along this pathway in our decision tree, we would get these 2 houses robbed, and that's a total of 3. But we remember we found this, which was a total of 4, which is greater, of course, so that's going to be our result. Now, this is a very brute force approach. Imagine if we had more...
The other day I saw a video from you, Kobe. He had like 3.7k subs, but after posting really helpful within 4 days, the subscriber count went up to 6k. Yeah, it's just it takes one video, bro, and then you boom like that. Like that's what happened to my friend. I mean, and hopefully we do that. I'm gonna start posting shorts and other things like different like short form content to engage more or get more viewers, and then that allows me to get more subscribers.
Numbers here, right? Maybe a 3 and a 4, then we'd have to have like more.
And if you guys notice, this is how we were solving this problem as well while we were doing it. It's a viral video now. He claims communication skills is the primary skill and a software engineer needs. Yeah, I think so too. I don't even think it's the coding. I genuinely just think it's just how good you are at talking. And he says coding is the least important. Yeah, 100% agree. Bro, you can get coders anywhere. Like you're not gonna be a difference maker with just coding. Anyone can code. You have ChatGPT now. The difference maker is how you network and how you how people are like your impression on people. That's what I think at least.
Or paths in our decision tree, this could get very complex. So how can we improve it? Can we identify any subproblem? And the answer to that is yes. Let's take a look at the subproblem. So remember, we have 2 choices. We want to get the max that we can rob from this entire neighborhood. So the first choice is we rob from the first house and then find the maximum from the remaining houses, right? Imagine there's more houses here. There could be a 3, a 4, whatever, right? This is the subproblem. We're finding the max of a subarray of the entire array. The second choice we have is we skip this house, right? If we skip it, then basically we're saying, okay, find the maximum of the entire subarray, not including the first value. So let's actually write out the relationship if it doesn't make sense yet. So if we want to find the max we can rob from the entire array, we have 2 choices. Rob in this case indicates the max that we can rob.
I got stream open in the background while working on a project. I can't help / engage much with the Leet Code because I'm garbage at it, lol. No, bro. Listen, if you got a project, focus on that obviously first. But if you got time, come on, talk. Like, give ideas. Like, I'm willing to listen. I was shocked and sent the video to my friends in the workforce, and they all unanimously agreed, no exceptions. Bro, because it's a fact. It's literally a fact. If it was all about coders, man, like... there's a lot better coders out there than me. I'm not sitting here claiming I'm the best coder in the whole world, but it's just how you it's communication, marketing yourself. If you're good at talking, you're good at yapping, and you know how to do your job, obviously, you get hired.
Rob from the entire array. So in our first decision, we decided that we were going to rob the first value. So array of index 0 plus rob the remainder of this blue portion of the array. So we're skipping index 1. We're going to rob the entire array from index 2 to the end. So I'll say n is the end in this case. So that's our first decision. If we decided to rob the first house, then we're going to break up the problem into a subproblem. Now we got to rob the remainder of that array, skipping one of the values. If we didn't rob the first house, then we simply only have the subproblem, rob every house, skipping the first house. So we start at house 1, not house 0, and go until the end of the array. So this is the recurrence relationship. You might not know exactly what that means, but it's basically a way to break up dynamic programming problems. Notice the result of the entire problem depends on only these 2. If we can compute these 2, then we have our result. But notice each rob can be broken up into its own subproblem, just like we did over here. So let's actually solve the subproblems now before we solve the entire problem. Now, I could do this in reverse order, right? I could say, let's find the max of this subarray, this
hello,
subarray.
bro. My aim is the same as someone _music. That's awesome to hear, bro. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your aim so we can get to know you better. Right now, we just solved the Leet Code question. We're just watching how NeetCode solves it as well.
array and so on, but it's a little more confusing to do that, so I'm actually going to do it in order. So let's start at the first house, like we've been doing. So if we rob this house, that's basically our base case, right? So we can decide to rob this house. In that case, up until this point, we could rob a total of 1. Okay, now we get to the second house. So what's the max we can rob up until this point? Well, we can decide to not rob this house and only rob this house if we wanted to. Or we can decide to not rob this house and only rob this house. 2 is obviously greater than 1, so I'm going to decide only to rob this house. Next, we get to house 3. This is where it gets interesting. So what's the max amount we can rob up until this point? So we have 2 choices again.
I always wanted to be the world's greatest software engineer, like some anime main character. Didn't we all, man? Didn't we all?
We can rob house 3 and we can rob house 1, or we can just rob house 2. The max is obviously if we rob house 3 and 1, and in that case we get a total of 4. Now we get to the last value, 1. So we can decide to rob house 1, and if we did rob house 1, then we would want the max we could rob up until these 2 values, meaning we'd want 1 plus 2, because 2 tells us what's the max we can rob from these first 2 elements. We can't include this one because it's adjacent to 1. So one of our choices is 1 plus 2. That's choice 1. Or we can decide to not even rob house 1. We can just get the max of the entire first 3 elements, not including this one. In that case, we have what we would get from the first 3 elements right here. We've already computed it. It's 4. So our choices are 1 plus 2 or 4. Obviously, 4 is greater, so I'm going to choose 4. That means we put a 4 right here. And this last 4 means that for the entire array, the max value we could get is 4 if we wanted to rob houses. So we can put a 4 here. But notice how we don't even have to store this entire blue portion. For each value, like for this one 4, to compute this, we only need to look at the previous 2 results that we computed. And the reason for that is because we could either decide to rob this one and rob the remainder portion of the array, not including 3, in which case we'd have the value computed right here. The other case is if we wanted the max we could rob from the entire array, we could decide to not even include this and just get the max from these 3. And in that case, the value would be stored here. So now let's look at the code. Since we only need to maintain the last 2 maxes that we could rob from, we'll only need 2 variables. So I'll just name them rob1, rob2. We'll initialize them as 0, because if we get an empty subarray, we want to return 0 anyway. So let's iterate through each of the houses we can rob. And now we want to compute the maximum that we can rob up until this value n. So I'm going to compute that in a temporary variable for now, and you'll probably see why. So the max we can rob up until now. In my case, I'm going to say rob1, or rob2 was the last house that we robbed. Rob1 was the one before that. So knowing that, the max we could get would be n plus rob1, meaning there's a gap between the current house and the previous house, or rob2, which includes the previous house. In case it's not clear, this is basically, let me just make a comment to show what I mean by rob1 and rob2. So rob1 is first, rob2 comes second, and then we get some more values, n plus 1, and so on. So if I want to rob n, then I have to rob 1 as well. I can't use rob2. But if I want to do rob 2, I can include n because it's right next to it. So when we iterate to the next position, meaning we get here, we want to update rob 1 to now equal rob 2. So let's do that. And rob2, in this case, wants to be updated to n. So rob2 can now equal our temporary value that we just computed. At the end, we want to return rob2 because by the time we get to the end, rob2 will be equal to the last value, meaning that it will be the max we can rob from the entire neighborhood of houses. This is a problem you can learn so much from. Even though it's an easy problem, it might take you a while to digest exactly what's going on and to understand all the importance of this problem. So many dynamic programming problems are built upon this one. And let me...
Damn. Okay, so his solution is a lot easier than mine, but I see what he did there. That was pretty smart. Kind of get it now. Yeah. But Thopu says, turns out I just have to be the greatest communicator, which is comparatively easy than getting good at coding. That's true. It is. Anyone can become good at communication. What do you guys in the chat say? Well, I killed the chat. I don't know where the chat is. I think a lot of... Oh, Aditya is like, it's true. See? He popped out of nowhere. Aditya, me and you got a tag team again, bro. We're doing another question. But I see what you meant by NeetCode's answer. Like, I understood that a lot. It's a lot easier to understand than the one we did, I think. But what do you recommend, Aditya or Thopu? What question should we do? I'm not doing tries and I'm not doing trees or any binary right now. I don't mind doing graphs, but I've done all the graph ones before. Maybe we could do graphs, but I feel like I find dynamic programming the most fun one. So do you guys think we should do another dynamic programming question or what? What do you guys think? Is that a dynamic programming question that I've seen? Part 2, we try dynamic programming one more time. What are you guys saying? Use tabulation. Right. You want to do sliding window stock problem. I don't know how sliding window works though. I don't know what it is. What do you guys think? You guys think sliding window? It's ask less, Aditya says. Yeah, apparently NeetCode was saying, okay, fine, we'll do sliding window. This one, right? You guys can't do it. Tell me though the answer. I don't know what does sliding window mean. Let me ask GPT. Aditya, NeetCode was saying that Google loves asking dynamic programming. I'm doing it, bro. Don't worry. I just gotta see how it works. The sliding window technique is a commonly used method to solve problems involving arrays or lists. When you need to consider a subset of elements at a time, it is particularly when you want to find a subarray or window that meets certain criteria. Where you keep pointers and work through the array. You declare 2 pointers and then okay. Okay, I guess we'll just go based off you guys because I know what GPT is saying, but it's my first time ever doing a sliding window question. Aditya, what would you say a lot of companies ask more? Are you in the US, by the way, or where are you located? But we declare 2 pointers and then move them at the same rate at the same distance. Okay, we'll try. We'll cook. So I'm given an integer array prices where prices I is the price of NeetCoin on the ith day. You may choose a single day to buy one NeetCoin and choose a different day in the future to sell it. Okay. Return the maximum profit you can achieve. Um, you may choose not to make any, in which case the profit would be 0. Hmm. I've heard big tech ask more graphs. I'm in the US. Sorry, I've heard big tech ask more graph and DP, but even then, I think other topics are more common. I'm in the US. Awesome to hear. I'm in Canada, bro. Are you a software engineer or what's your background? You never told me. Are you a student? Are you already an engineer? Are you like what's the background? Big tech asks more graph and DP, but even then, I think other topics are more common. I know arrays is very common. I have some Tesla interview questions where I know arrays are very common. Oh, you're based on what you heard. Yeah, I would assume that arrays is common, linked lists probably, but maybe not even linked lists really. Yeah, arrays I'd say is like that. That's the one that they're definitely gonna. They're giving you the arrays. We got a lot of people from the U.S. 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1. So the best time to sell it for the least amount of loss. Wait, why is this the most? Oh, you may choose to buy one. You can choose a different in the future to sell it. He said, if you're employed, please give me a job, bro. That's crazy. Um, Yo, what do you guys? Why is it like saying like I sell it at on day 4 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4. Oh, I buy it then, and I. Why isn't the max profit if I? Oh, cause the its worth is. No what? Shashank G Sharma, hey, I have Google Code Core and Math replacement test coming this week. Any questions or tips? On campus though. I have Google Qualcomm and Math Work placement test coming this week. No, I'm in college, literally grinding for my first internship, but I've done has been doing a lot of Leet Code. Yeah, but it's just the networking. And how much Leet Code did you grind, Shashank? Topu asks. Yo, I'm confused why this, for this, it's saying that. I'm so confused. You need to buy one NeetCoin and choose a different day in the future to sell it. The price is the price of the NeetCoin on the ith day. You may choose a single day to buy one NeetCoin and choose a different day in the future to sell it. It's in the maximum you can make. You can achieve. You may choose to not make it, in which the case profit would be 0. Yo, why if I buy this at 7 and sell it at 1, wouldn't I lose $6? Why is this saying that's the maximum profit I can achieve? Then wouldn't it? Why not? Why couldn't I just do 10 and 1? I'm really confused here. How the hell does that mean there's profit? Oh, you sell it at when it's at 7. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm stupid. But Shashank, that's awesome to hear, man. Tips, I would just say be a good employee, be a good guy, and hopefully they take you back. But in one day for a day, and let's say you are looking for max, but not much Leet Code. I just did a raise linked list, hit manipulation, bit manipulation, and very few graph questions. That's great to hear. I've done one internship actually at a startup. I would also just say do more than you can, or do more than you're assigned, because then there's a very high chance that you get a return offer. You know, vibe with them like it's a dance off. You gotta enjoy their questions. Read it the wrong way. Oh yeah, I did read it the wrong way. Okay, how is this hard? I guess I have 2 pointers. So wouldn't the ideal scenario be to like each pointer like, okay, if I have 2 pointers, why would I move both my pointers at the same rate? Would I start one at the left side and then one at the right side and then go by one? Or how does this work? So I'm so confused what sliding window even means. Oh, okay, well look. Find the maximum sum of the first k elements. Tell her use the whiteboard, you'll get it. If Thopu says so, I'll use the whiteboard and try to get it. Let's see. So we have 10. We have, this is more 2 pointers than it is sliding window. Okay. 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1. Y'all just telling me not to overthink it. I guess I won't overthink it. 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then I'll start one here. My profit here is -9. So that's not good. Then I move it here. I don't think I'm supposed to do it like this. It wouldn't be like this. It would probably be, I guess you guys said that start at the same one, maybe? 2 pointers. 10, 1. I check between 10 and 1. Wouldn't I have to reset the pointer then? Or I have no idea. You guys can't tell me either, I'll figure it out, but 10. And maybe I go here and here. So no, but I can't do that. I'm literally so dumb. I can't even start. How would I start from one pointer at the other end? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'd have to start in both at the beginning. And draw stock price, grab day versus price. Okay, we'll try that. Day. We won't tell you, we guide you. I run it, guys. Price. So we hit the peak here. I want to put the numbers. And then we go like 1, 5, 6, 7, 1. So we went like boom, boom. Bruh, I missed the dot. No! Nah. What am I doing? I'm actually a troll, bro. What am I doing? Okay, let's just bring it back. Okay. So this is the peak. So we don't want to buy it here, right? Because this is the peak. So we're not buying it here. So we would move. I think you guys gotta. Damn, bro, I'm kind of like, okay, 10. Okay, this is peak. So we wanna buy it at 1 low key. If that's the lowest, we wanna buy it at 1. So we'll move both pointers here. Both pointers go to 1. And then we keep it here. We check. Okay, we only move it if the price the next day is less than. Yo, are you spoiling it, Shashank? You can't give me the answer, bro. That's cheating. I can't look at that. I can't look at that answer, bro. If you could delete that, then that would be good. I'm not gonna look at it because then it'll be cheating. Because then I just took it off you, which I don't want to do. 1, 1, and then yeah. Since this is greater, then we can move one of the pointers. Oh, you guys are saying I got it? Okay, Thopu hitting me with the yes. Okay, that means, okay, I move one of the pointers then. Yeah, I'm not looking at it. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. Yes, tell her you only sell it. Yo, tell her yes, you only sell it. Okay. Oh, event squared isn't the best anyways. 1, 5, and then if this is bigger, we go even further. We take the pointer even further. We go to 6, and then we go to 7, and then we end it here. We end it here because if we go to 1, there's no after. I don't know, is this the right way to do it? Is it something like this? Like along these lines? What do you think, guys? Well, what if this was like a 10? You're on a good track though. Yeah, because if this was like a 10, then I'd obviously want to go here. That's my max profit right there. We can retry it. We can erase and redo it and think about it again. Now we watch you like we watch John Wick suffer. Bro, I have a whole exam today too, bro, for one of my classes that I have to do. So Leet Code is in itself be like another exam, man. Let's write this again. So you guys are saying I'm on the right track. I'm on the good. Wait, who's on the right track? Am I actually on the right track or? 10, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1. So obviously we start both pointers here. That's a given. We can choose not to sell it at all. But we don't need, we won't, why would we do that? That's only if, okay, 100% you start both pointers at the beginning. 100%, 100%, that's what it is. Now the only issue is, do I just keep moving one of the pointers? Or, oh, is the idea correct? Or I don't think it's fully correct though. I don't think the idea is fully correct yet. I just have to figure it out. Or are you guys saying I have the correct idea? Like 100% what I'm thinking is right? Because what I'm thinking is if it's less than, then we don't move it. Or we move both pointers to it. Wait, so what do I have the actual idea or do I have the wrong idea? Or am I almost there? Like which one is it? Because right now I'm thinking if I'm at 10 and I see 1, then you guys are saying what? I move both pointers? If it's less than, I move both pointers. If it's greater than, I move one of the pointers. And I keep moving it until I reach the max one, and then I sell. There's a small adjustment. So you guys are saying it's the correct idea. But we want you to struggle. That's not good to hear. But my only concern is if I'm not moving this pointer when I hit a pointer that's lower, like this is the only thing I have an issue with. Like, okay, I get to 7, right? Let me just go back one. Like I get to the 7. You got to track the buying and selling day. Wait, why are you saying boom, yup? No, I'm saying if I get to the 7 though, what if there was like a 10 here? I'm only moving the pointer if it's greater than the actual price, right? Or on that day. But if I want the max profit, I'd want the pointer to be here. So how would I like work around that is what I'm asking you guys. Cuz let's say there was a 10 here, but I'm only moving it if it's greater than for the day. Or but you guys are saying track the buying and selling day? Or maybe I have a variable. Bro, you trolling, bro. I didn't get it yet. I'm asking. I gotta know what's up. Maybe I track the most profit we have so far, and I just keep moving the pointer regardless. You could still iterate through the rest of them. Oh, you just got here. Only move the last pointer if it's greater. No? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but we want to keep one of the pointers at the lowest value we have. And then if we find a value even lower, then I guess I'd move it here. And then something like that. I'm moving the second pointer if it's... I'm moving only the second pointer if it's greater than the previous price. So if I'm at 1, for example, if the value after is greater, then I move the second pointer. And then again, if it's the same, I move it again and I move it again. And then once I hit a lower value, then I guess I would bring both pointers here. I guess. And then I'd go like, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we'll try. What I'm thinking though is like if I have a 10 after here and then I move that and then 10 and then if there's nothing else then I won't move it. What do we call the pointers? Let's call it max. Max equals price is 0 or maximum. And then we'll call it minimum equals price is 0. That's almost correct. Okay, we'll work around it once we actually write the code. So then we'll loop through it like for I in range, len, and then we'll do or no, we'll do a while loop. Yeah, I think wouldn't we do a while loop? Or would we not do a while loop? I think we do a while loop, right? I'm not sure actually. No, we just do this. Is it for a while loop, guys? Give me the hint. Is it a for loop or a while loop? I think we do a for loop. But I don't know. Your guys' call. What do you think? For loop or while loop? I think I'm gonna do a for loop. Someone gotta tell me, bro. Is it for loop or while loop? While left is less than or equal to right? I mean, I could do that, but I don't know if that would work in this scenario. And right is less than n. Where's n? I don't think there's an n. We'll do for loop for now. Oh, you're all saying while? Okay, then we'll do while. I guess while prices, while maximum is not greater than minimum, or sorry, while maximum is greater than or equal to minimum. While maximum is greater than or equal to minimum is what you guys said, right? Or while left is less than or equal to right. Ooh. I guess in this the same thing. While maximum is greater than or equal to minimum, we'll do price. What was the logic I used again? So how do I increment the wait, if we're doing a while loop though, n is prices dot size and right is less. Okay, so we'll do, or we can just do size equals prices, len prices, or we can just call it n. Yeah. Or do you want to start it at 0? Yeah, we'll start it at 0 because we want to. Yeah, and n is less than. N is less than. N is what is n less than? I guess n is less than the len prices, right? Yeah. Because then the indexing. We gotta cook, bro. While max, and then we'll increment n each time, so that way we'll know the exact price to move. So if we check, let's start at 1. Let's cook. So 10. In this case, it's 10, 10. So if prices n plus, if prices n plus 1 is less than maximum and prices. Yeah, would I say less than maximum? Less than maximum, and then we'd move the maximum equals to prices. Track your profit and losses. Okay, we'll do that too. Prices n plus 1. And then we'll have like a profit thing. Profit equals 0. Wait, wouldn't we just make the profit and losses one variable? Isn't that what would make sense? Like, because loss is like you're keeping 2 pointers, or what? Yeah, keep max and min to be pointers instead of values. Like prices, you can anywhere access max and min from price max and price min, and then place it. So you guys just think I should make it 0, like indexes. You guys are saying indexes. That makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it. We'll make it indexes rather than oh, but then how would we set this? If we set it as indexes, yeah, max profit in a single variable. if we set it as an index, then how would we be able to do this condition? Or could we? Yeah, we could. Yeah, one variable, like Shashank suggests. Yeah, that's what I think as well. And then we check prices n+1 is less than maximum, or sorry, price maximum then. We would move both pointers to minimum equals, okay, minimum equals prices n+1. That's if the price at that point is less than the price of the maximum. And then elif, and then if the prices of n+1 is less than, is greater than price of n+1 is greater than, when you buy and sell on the same day, profit is 0. Yeah, I know. Price elif prices n+1 is greater than the what was the, no, sorry, if it's less than the minimum. I'm making a mistake. And prices maximum, then we would prices n is greater than prices maximum, then we would move the maximum to that. And I would move the index. And then maximum equals n+1. And then we would keep the minimum in the same place. And then once we have everything, we would do max_profit equals, and then prices maximum minus prices minimum max_profit. And then we would once we have reached the, and then we have to increment the n. Or do we have to increment the n? Yeah, do we? I don't know. I think so. I'd assume so. Return max_. Initially place the pointers on the first 2 days. I should have probably done that, but let's try this for now. I think we'll get an error. Price is not defined. It feels good when you run a solution and there's no error. Index list out of range. So maybe I start at 1. And then on the first 2. But is it worth? What are you guys saying yes to? What did I say? Oh. No. No. I thought I got it. I was so happy. Wait, guys, don't spoil it. I think n is not required there. Don't tell me. I think I'll get it. So what did I do wrong here? Okay, max profit 2. Okay, 2, 4, 1. 2, 4. You can use maximum pointers alone. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't think I need the n. But it helps actually. It kind of helps. I think the n is. It's a bit delayed. Yeah, I don't know why either. Maybe it's just like the way it is. Maybe we keep. I think we keep the n. I'll just see why this happened though. So we'll look at our solution for now. So max is greater than or equal to min. So we start at Are you guys sure we should start max at the next one? I guess we should. And then price is n is less than price is minimum. It isn't, so we don't do that. Price is n is greater than price is max. It's not. We move on to the next one. We move to 1. Oh, because I didn't account for the profit. No, I do account for the profit. But it's because I go to the... No, wait, why did that not work? Why did it come out as 0 then? 1. So we go on to 1. Price 1. Oh, because it's the 1 is less than yeah, maybe it's because of the n. I think it's because of the n. But yeah, it's because the 1 is less than the price is minimum. And then that caused is the issue here, because then I went from my minimum went to 1, and then yeah, 1 1 1 minus 1 0. Do a dry run on your notebook. Yeah, it just became buying and selling on the same day, because I moved the minimum pointer to the end without realizing that there is nothing after. So maybe I have to keep track then before I even move it. Maybe I can do this actually. I'll do a max underscore profit with this. This could fix it all actually. Let's go. Okay, I got it. We got it, guys. Yeah, I didn't do the max profit thing here. So like I don't keep track. It wasn't like keeping the max profit. And like okay, so in the test case where it was 2 4 1, I'll kind of explain it. I mean, you guys have done this problem before, but it's a pretty easy problem. But like 2 4 1, like if I end up moving both the pointers here, what I was originally doing was just moving the profit to this, which was 0, and I wasn't keeping track of the profit we got here, which was 2. So when I do the max, it keeps this max profit. Like it doesn't change the value unless I do the max. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It worked. That's how yeah, it worked. So W in the chat. But yeah, we got our sliding window 1 out of 4 questions done. That was for you, Thopu. We did that question for you. Never done sliding window in my life, but I guess we did. What is the stock best time to buy and sell Leet Code? What is the acceptance rate of this question? It's 53.9. So not easy, but not like terrible either. So we did 2 questions today. 2 hours, and so now I'm just gonna do a bit of a Q&A, chill with you guys, because I do have an exam to write in a bit. But yeah, that was a fun little Leet Code session, not gonna lie. But yeah, what did you guys think of that? For all the new viewers, how was the experience? Did you guys enjoy the stream? If there's any tips, advice you guys have for me, let me know. I'll add some changes, make the stream better to watch for you guys. But that was a pretty good stream. We gained 8 subscribers in 2.5 hours, so that's great to see. And we're doing really well. Have you tried doing it in C++? Bro, I don't like C++, but I have tried Java and Java. But I think everyone's been complaining to me about Python. Everyone's been complaining about Python, but I can do mock text. What does that mean? Which exam do you have? It's just one of my elective classes. I just have an exam for it that I have to write. It's a quiz. It's like 15% of my grade, so I have to finish that today. Where did Thopu go, bro? I did the question for you, dog. You just dipped. Where you at, man? I know you're working on an assignment. Also, for the whiteboard situation, use Xcali Draw. That's what someone else recommended me. His name's Zahaib. He didn't come to stream today, but that's what everyone's been telling me to use, Xcali Draw. Yeah, I've used it before. We used this for the word break question. Shashank says, fun fact, it's 6 a.m. and I'm sleep deprived. Bro, where are you guys at? Shashank, where are you? Are you in India right now? Yo, is it done? Yeah, bro. With Thopu, we solved the question. I just had to change one thing. It was just the way I did the max. I got disconnected. Wi-Fi is shit today. She today. Yeah, we got it. It was just this line right here. I just fixed it to max, and then when I submitted it, I got the correct answer. So yeah, I was waiting for you. I was like, Thopu, the main guy, suggested the question, wasn't even here. Oh, you're in India. Awesome, awesome to hear. Is the tech market good in India? Yes, sir, Thopu. We got solved dynamic. If I don't know if Aditya is here, but he assisted me with the dynamic programming question, which was really fun. And now you guys kind of help with this. Why don't you do it on Leet Code? I could do it on Leet Code, but NeetCode's just like I'm tracking blind 75. So I want to do 75 of those questions, and that basically prepares you for any interviews. So we've done 20 out of 75. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna. Do you guys want me to do a resume day tomorrow? Fellow 7 a.m. grinders, lol, God no. Reza, where are you? Where are you located? It was bad earlier, but it's improved a lot from the past year. That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Do you guys want me to do more resume stuff tomorrow, or do you guys want me to go back to the stock predictor? Because I'm doing alternate days. So what do you guys want me to do tomorrow? What do you think is better to do? No, bro. Tech market sucks everywhere, even in India right now. Yeah, I was talking to a lot of guys from India yesterday, and who were saying the same thing. I don't know about the open market, but our college payments have been improved. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Lidran says React Day. Might have to, man. Might have to. I think you and Zahab were suggesting that yesterday. Do Next.js. I think React's something else, but it's part of that, right? React.js, JavaScript stuff. But I want to finish. I want to add some changes to the stock predictor UI, and then I'll get to that project. Hopefully within the next week. I want to wrap that up. I'll probably start the React stuff though, because I don't want to work too much on the stock predictor on stream anymore, because I think it's just dumb UI stuff that I can do myself. But we'll see. Do you guys want me to? Yesterday's stream was 4 hours. I was like, what did I miss? Yeah, we were grinding the UI stuff. We were having some issues with a lot of things, and then we were fixing that. Zahaven and Lidran were helping the whole time. Good, do you have Discord? I'm making a Discord server for all of us. When I hit the 1K subscribers goal, I could help someone with React back and stuff if you like. Yeah, that would be great, man. Especially like when I started, like you and Zahib were clutching yesterday with the HTML, CSS stuff. But definitely, like once I start that, I will ask for you guys' help. And I already have your Discord, Lidran, so we can talk there. Maybe we can do Discord. Me, all the subs just subbed, by the way. What do you mean all the subs? What happened? All the subs just subbed, by the way. Uh, I don't know what the sub thing, but yeah, we will do a Discord, man. I just have to hit 1K, 1K, and then I'm gonna make the Discord and stuff. And yeah, that so that we can have a pretty big community. And did you respond to the my mock tech S word? I didn't hear. What's mock tech? I don't know what that is. Uh, I'll Google it for you. Mock tech. I've been polishing up my React site web skills as well, so I can be more active in chat than lol. Bro, we're all learning, bro. Don't even worry about it. Sorry, mock tech. Oh, are you talking about mock tech interviews? Sarubra says, hey, what's up, man? Like I can give you a mock interview, like a practice interview. Okay, yeah, I can give me your Discord name. I'll add you, and then you can send that to me. I'm currently working on accident detection through streaming in collaboration with some German institute that's interfering with my placement prep, though. Right, right. That sounds super cool, bro. Send me your Discord username in chat and I'll add you. Sarab Raniar says, hey, what's up, man? Is that your name, Ew? I don't want to call you Ew. I feel like that's mean to say, but that's how it shows up for me on the thing. But accident detection. So what kind of app is that? Is that like an app you're making or a website? Where is chat, guys? Where is the chat? AI model. That's really cool. Nice to hear. What's the tech stack? Using computer vision and transform some AI shit. Cool, cool, cool. That's good, and that's why you got the placement, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna just chill for 5 more minutes, guys. So just hit me with your last couple of questions, and then we'll call it a day. You guys gotta hit me with questions, bro. I can't just be sitting here, bro. Y'all gotta say something. No one's saying anything, guys. Everyone disappeared on me. Where is everyone at? Guys, don't forget to subscribe after a few days. I got an internship. Come on. Yeah, Thopu literally got an internship after subscribing. So I'm putting you guys on game right now. Nah, he's just messing around. I guess maybe it's part of the luck. Maybe. It's PyTorch Love LLM. That's the model I'm guessing, and TensorFlow. That's really cool. That's really cool. I want to work with something on TensorFlow actually. TensorFlow. Yeah, I want to work with TensorFlow. Bob Dole just joined in, also looking for jobs. What job board are you using? I just use LinkedIn, man. And then I have a university one that I'm gonna apply to in September, and I have another program that's only available in Canada. If you're in Canada, actually, I recommend you'll literally get interviews from this place, but it's called Venture for Canada, and if you sign up, if you're in Canada only though, and then they give you a job board. So this is a quick plug to them, but I recommend using that. Um, I think everyone's sleepy like me. I'm also gonna go now. All the best for your exam though. Appreciate it, Shashank. Hopefully we meet again next stream. Lidran says, are you looking for an internship right now, or when's your co-op term? I'm looking for one right now, but yeah, like anytime, like I can do fall, winter, and then summer as well. So I'm one of the three. One of the three. I can do fall would be I'd start in September, and then winters start in January, and then summer you start in May. So one of them. Legend, did you end up getting an internship while you were at university? X. My bad, I'm back. I did electrical and not software engineer CS, so yeah, but it wasn't super related. I honestly mostly self-taught myself. Thopu says I'm starting to see some big tech companies opening jobs for new grads, so we can safely say that the market is recovering. So keep grinding, guys. Factual information right there, boys. Very factual. But yeah, guys, I think is there anything else you guys want to say, or you guys think we should call off stream now? I applied for Amazon and FedEx today. Amazon 4 roles, FedEx, and FedEx 3 roles. Good to hear. Good to hear. I actually want to tweak my resume for my stock predictor. Then I'm gonna looking. Took a lot of grinding though. Yeah, I mean I can see you're grinding. You got a whole startup going on, man. See, you're definitely grinding. But yeah, do you guys think I can end stream now, or do you guys have any more questions you want to ask me? Doing an event-driven architecture for Londis. Check Googling hugging face. Googling hugging. I could check that, but I feel like it's a troll. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream off now, guys. I'm kind of tired, and I do have the exam starting in a bit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for everyone who showed up and streamed today, man. I know it's a good night slash good morning. But yeah, I'm gonna call the stream off for today. Thank you everyone who joined stream today. Thopu, Shashank, Lidran. Um, yeah, I think Aditya, Raza, Ew, Surab, everyone. Let's call everyone out. I think there's some other people I'm missing. I think Oliver. There's a bunch of people, but you guys can check the chat and see that they were there. A good stream interactive. So peace, boys. Legend says peace, my G. Yeah, it was. I had fun this stream. Last couple streams been really fun. But yeah, we'll call it a day for today. I should also get applying on LinkedIn as well, man. Not many job openings though in my area. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call the stream off for today. It was amazing, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.